So this is huge, guys. All right. Authorities are begging people, pleading with people to please do not panic buy right now. All right. Because supplies are so short that it could really put people over the edge. We saw what happened in Florida. All right. And these authorities are not in Florida, but we saw what happened in Florida just last week. All right. Where people were panic buying once they found out that there was a state of emergency and the hurricane was going to hit and the shelves were empty. But now officials are begging, pleading, please do not panic buy gasoline. All right. So gasoline prices are still hitting all-time highs, and this is in France. So French officials are warning that people need to not panic buy gasoline and hoard gasoline because 1 in 10 gas stations are already out of gas right now. And I think it said 1 in 5 in the northern region are completely out of gas already too, okay? And this is happening because 60% of France's oil refineries are offline right now. 60% of their capacity to refine oil is offline. And this comes as the Nordstream pipeline has been shut off. It has been allegedly blown up, all right? That's apparently what happened. We still don't really know what happened. There's been no real word on it or explanation still. But apparently that's what happened. And that was already causing energy prices to skyrocket, all right? And now French oil refineries, 60% of them are offline because of a massive strike. So people are striking that work at the oil refineries, and this is causing a massive labor shortage as well. So there's already a gap in the energy, so they need to be making it up and refining more domestically, but they are having strikes. It's kind of crazy how all these strikes are happening at the same time, right? It's kind of weird, kind of strange. I'm not saying people don't have real reasons to be striking. There's lots of things that need to be fixed, but somebody coordinates the strikes. There's lots of groups behind them, and it's kind of strange how all these strikes are hitting too. These railroad strikes, nursing strikes, all this stuff. Now oil refinery worker strikes. I never would have guessed that would happen, but I guess that's what's happening in France. And 50%, over 50%, it's like 32 out of 56 of France's nuclear reactors are offline, all right? And they supply approximately, I think, 70% of France's power. So half of 70%, so 35% of France's power is already offline from these nuclear reactors being offline because they're under maintenance. All these weird things are under maintenance too right now, right? There's all these weird strikes, all right? And I'm not blaming the workers or anything. I'm just saying it's kind of strange. Is there some kind of coordination? It's strange. Maybe they're just inspired. Maybe it's just what happens. There's a strike one place and other people want to strike. But what's going on, all right? It's very strange. It's very suspicious. Why are these nuclear reactors under maintenance right now too? The Nordstream pipeline was under maintenance too, and it was already shut down when it had these attacks, whatever happened, all right? So what's happening? Why is everything being shut down? And what does this lead to? What is this going to lead to, guys? This is going to lead to rationing. They're already banning. You cannot get gas in canisters in France, all right? So that's already, like, you can only put it in your car. What if you need to run a generator, or you need gas for your lawnmower, or whatever, all right? They have banned putting gasoline in canisters. This is very serious. This, like, why would they do this, right? And what is this going to lead to? This is going to lead to rationing and control and very monitored systems, all right? There's this US patent. All right, it's called US patent 0606062020. All right, and Bill Gates owns this patent. All right, one of his companies owns this patent. Very strange number to have. And stick with me for a second, all right? I'm going to link this all together. And very strange patent. And it's a cryptocurrency monitoring system that attaches to your body and, is connected to movement, connected to physical movement, doing physical things. So, I mean, that kind of sounds a little suspicious, sounds a little familiar to me. Some kind of mark or something like that. I don't know if that's it, but that could be it. And it's essentially like a watch or a wristwatch or something that you will have carbon credits. Okay, that's the point of all this. There's going to be rationing, and then you will get credits for energy, and you will have a little thing to tell you how much energy credits you have, and it'll be like a cryptocurrency based system. All right, that's why all this crypto stuff is being popularized and being mainstream now, so people will just accept it. All right, it's incrementalism, it's normalization. That's what you do with these strange ideas. You make them non-threatening, and then people will accept them. It's just like phones and everything else. Like phones have tracking systems and cameras and speakers, but they're non-threatening, they're fun. You can take pictures and play games and call your grandma, right? They're fun. So it's like non-threatening, and you don't think about it. But this is something that's coming, all right? Energy rationing, and then it'll be carbon credits for the energy, and you will be allotted X amount of credits. You will be given 20 credits a day for energy. This is already happening for major companies in Europe, and China has already announced this by 2025, the biggest carbon credit scheme in the world, all right? Go look this up. I made a whole video on this. China is making a carbon credit system for all their businesses by 2025. They're going to have to buy into the system if they want to do business in China. And it starts with the businesses, and then to interact with the business, you have to play by the rules that the business is under. So the business is under these carbon credit rules, you're going to be under it too. And then eventually you personally will be under it and be credited, 20 credits a day. You can drive your car 50 miles a day, yada, yada. You can use 10 miles of gas, or you can use 10 gallons of gas a day. You know what I mean? You can have your lights on for 6 hours and then the power's out. This is already happening in places, or Switzerland, all right? I'm pretty sure it's definitely Switzerland. They established a law. If your temperature goes above 66 degrees Fahrenheit, all right, I don't remember what the Celsius equivalent is. Let me know down below if you know what that is. But if your temperature goes over 66 degrees Fahrenheit, you can go to jail for up to 3 years. All right, you can go to prison for up to 3 years and be fined. I think it was like $1,000 a day, just for putting your temperature above 66 degrees. And think of all the smart technology, these smart meters, these smart thermostats, smart everything. They know what the temperature's set at, all right? They did this in Colorado and Denver a few months ago. There was a emergency heat wave, and they took control of all the smart thermostats, and they turned off the AC because the grid was getting overwhelmed from this heat wave. And they did that without they're just like, we're doing it, your AC's turned off. Sorry. So the technology's already surrounding us. It's already in place. And they're doing all these crazy dystopian ideas and kind of just accelerating it and pushing us towards it too. So let me know what you guys think of this. Officials are warning to please do not panic buy gasoline in France, all right, because 60% of their capacity is offline. They're saying you cannot use canisters, that's illegal. So this could easily come here to America, all right, very easily, or Canada, or wherever you are, all right. So let me know what you guys think, and thank you. You have a blessed day.